Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is my fourth video that I've made now, and I'm really excited to be doing this. So thanks for hanging with me. I've been posting a video every Friday, and it's actually been really fun to do. I don't really have like a rhyme or reason. Every week it just kind of go with the flow. Like whatever is going on in my week, I think about it and I'm like, I want to share that. Sometimes it's like national holidays, sometimes it's regular holidays, sometimes it's just stuff that's going on throughout my week and in my life. So today I am doing a tips and tricks and kind of a life hacks video. I don't know, I was just thinking through some of the things that help me stay organized. I'm a mom and I'm exhausted, and anything that can help me to just be more efficient or save some time in my day, then I'm in for it. So what I'm gonna do is actually walk you through my home, and this is gonna be kind of like a vlog style. I'm holding the camera. It's just very informal. My house is kind of messy. This is just me, and I'm just wanting to share a few things with you about what helps me throughout my day, or things that I do. And I thought it would be fun to find something, one or two things maybe, depends on the room. Maybe I don't use them every day, but when I do need them, it's helpful. Can you say hi to the camera?
Hi.
Hi, we're in our bathing suit. We're gonna be getting ready to go to the pool in about an hour and a half. So I thought I would make this video now. Cadence is really excited to go to the pool, and then we'll be off to the pool. Maybe I should just start in the kitchen because I'm in here. I don't know. The kitchen is my favorite spot in the house. Even when I'm not really doing anything, especially cooking related, I'm normally in the kitchen. I love it in here. This is the heart of the home, and I have so many tips and tricks and life hacks and things that I do in the kitchen, but I'm not going to go into all of them. Maybe I could make a separate video just strictly for my kitchen, but that's not what's happening today. So something that hit me yesterday, which is kind of what spurred on this idea of making this video, was I made sloppy joes yesterday. We had friends over, I was prepping for dinner, and I grabbed the cutting board and was getting ready to chop up an onion. I needed a half cup of onions, and I grabbed the cutting board, I set it out on the table, I went to go grab an onion, and it dawned on me. And I think about this a lot. I thank my past self quite a lot, because I do things beforehand to set myself up for success in the future. I realized I had already chopped onions in my freezer. So let me show you what I'm talking about, because I have onions just like sitting up there. I have like an onion jar, but they don't go in there. They just sit up there. They're easy to reach. Depending on how much time you have, depending on when your guests are coming, or depending on how hungry your child is, or whatever the case may be, you may not have an extra 5 minutes. You may be just needing to try and get it done quickly. And maybe not. You just might not want to have to cut onions, which is where I was at. I was okay on time, but it was like, oh my gosh, I forgot that I had chopped onions already in my freezer. I've cut up onions and I've divided them up each into a half cup in a baggie, and this thing used to be full because I use onions quite often in my recipes. So here I have red onion. I have them all in half cup baggies, but this one only had a quarter cup left over. So I just chopped those up not that long ago. And I don't need to use red onion often, but when I do, I'm like, sometimes a recipe calls for like half of an onion or something, and you don't know what to do with the rest of your onion. Just cut it up, measure it out or not, and throw it in the freezer, date it, and use it. Because I just threw it in my sloppy joe mix. It didn't matter that it was frozen. It thawed and cooked quickly, and I did not have to cut anything. It was amazing. So the onions was the one in my kitchen, but I have notes on these as well because I wrote things down. I was like brainstorming. So we're going down this way, or maybe I'll do the pantry first because I just did the kitchen. My pantry is a disaster. Well, to me, I organized it not that long ago, but now it's kind of getting messy again. It's just the story of my life. I don't know. I just can't. Sometimes I get really organized and then it's hard for me to keep it up sometimes. The main thing that helps me to stay organized and to be intentional about what I'm keeping in my pantry are labels. I am a label maker fanatic. I like to label everything. So fig Newtons, dried cranberries, fruit snacks, raisins, so that I know what everything is. A lot of it on my baking shelf is like, I have to make sure that it stays labeled. My flour, my sugar, sprinkles, other things, you know, baking stuff. Flailing my notes around. It just looks nicer. You can see it. You know what it is. It's labeled flour. It's just pretty. I like it. It makes me happy. Okay, so one thing that I love in Cadence's bathroom are her Epsom salts. We use Epsom salts occasionally, not all the time, for her, but when she's sick, if she's not feeling well, if something is off, we throw her in an Epsom salt. We don't throw her in an Epsom salt bath, but we put her in an Epsom salt bath. And these are already pre-made. So I have Young Living essential oils and I'm obsessed. They're amazing oils. And if you have more questions about Young Living or essential oils, let me know in the comments below. Email me, contact me some way. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. But these are already pre-dropped, pre-soaked in oils, and that makes my life so much better when I'm just trying to get her in the bath really quick. I have my measuring cups here. They stay here. So I use this half cup measuring cup right here for the Epsom salts, and this is the third cup. I use that for my baking soda because they recommend that when you put Epsom salts in a bath that you use baking soda as well. Ready to go Epsom salts with essential oils in them, and I love that. So now I'm in the playroom. The playroom is a playroom, but it's also quite messy right now. Caden's cleaned it up a bit, but it's just a disaster. I have to take care of it. It's a project of mine. But there is something in here that I really, really like, and it's that guy. It's like a hammock for your stuffed animals. I bought it on Amazon. We got 2 of them. It came like 2 in a pack. We've only needed 1, so the other one's sitting there in the closet just in case I need it. But that hammock is awesome. I'm gonna leave the links below for that hammock because it's pretty cool. Okay, so Cadence's room is awesome. There are a lot of things about it that we love, mainly that she loves because this is her room. And
it's an Ariel themed room.
It's an Ariel themed room. There's Ariel everywhere. The one thing that I really love in her room are these shelves. So we made bookshelves out of spice racks from IKEA. I stained them and we hung them up, and they're just awesome. So this is her book nook bench. We love it. It's awesome. It's fun for her. All right, we are moving on. In my living room, the thing that I really like, a little crate of blankets. That sounds very silly. We rolled up the blankets. I am obsessed with blankets. I am a blanket person. I get cold easily and I need a blanket that I can just grab. I like it. It makes me happy. Moving on to the front room. This is a playroom slash music room slash roller coaster theme park slash everything. Kate really likes to play in here. But the thing that I really like are those bins. So just like organizational bins is basically what I'm saying. It's like that is something that helps. When she's done with these toys, all I say is, okay, it's time to clean up. And she just takes these toys, puts them back in those bins, and it's clean. I want it to feel kid-friendly, but I don't want it to be just like oozing kid stuff everywhere. All right, half bath. We are in our half bath. In every bathroom, we have Thieves hand soap. So it's a homemade Thieves soap. It's Young Living. I use essential oils and I use like Castile soap and all that stuff. But I love it. I got this bottle at Target. It's just like Room Essentials or something. It tells you how much soap to do and how much water to fill. I do drops of essential oils, mainly Thieves, and the rest water. So that's something that I always like to have stocked in our bathrooms. So I guess that's not just a half bath, but there's not a ton that's like functional in here. It's just a half bath. Moving on to the laundry room. So my laundry room is another place kind of where I could probably go through a lot because I just love it in here. Laundry room is like one of my favorites. I love doing laundry. I'm a weirdo. One of the things that I got rid of when I got introduced to Young Living essential oils are dryer sheets. And there's no judgment. Like, I'm not trying to sit here and like condemn the people that use dryer sheets. But do your research, look up dryer sheets, look up how bad they are for you. It's like one of the worst things that you have in your home. There's all kinds of things in dryer sheets that are so bad. And then they just dry in our dryer. They seep and soak onto our clothes to make sure that they're nice and soft and that they smell yummy. And then that goes on our skin and it's just sitting and resting on our skin for all day long. And then we do it all over again the next day. And then we sleep normally. We sleep in something that's probably been dried in a dryer with dryer sheets. And it's like, ooh, it's bad. So do your research, look it up. I really challenge you to. One thing that I have been able to replace the dryer sheets with are wool dryer balls. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them at Target probably. You can get them on Walmart. I don't know. But you can definitely get them online. And they're amazing. So what I do is I take my wool dryer balls. I have lavender. I have a dedicated lavender essential oil bottle for my laundry room. So what I do is I do about 3 to 4 drops on each dryer ball, depending on how big the load is. And then I throw them in there with the clothes. It makes them dry faster because these are all bouncing around and making sure that everything is kind of evenly distributing within the dryer and getting all heated through. And then also the scent from the essential oils goes onto your clothing. And essential oils are good for you. It's a win-win. I also have a homemade laundry detergent that I make. So if you guys are interested in me making a video like that, I would be happy to share it with you. It lasts me kind of pretty much almost the entire year. My backfill of it is all right there. And once this is empty, I just refill it. And I made that months and months and months ago. It's incredible. Now that we're in my room, there's a lot that's functional in this room, but we're not in here a ton. So it's not something that I'm like, this helps me every day. But one thing that I really, really love are pillows on a bed. I am not the making my bed type. If the bed gets made, it's because my husband did it. I'm just throwing that out there. It's not something that I think about doing, but when the bed is made and the pillows are on the bed, it just makes the room feel better. It just does. It's just like icing on the top of a cake or the bow on the present. It just finishes things off. And even if it's not done perfectly, it just feels better when it's made, when the pillows are on the bed. So the pillows for me, it's not a life hack. It's not something that's like, this helps me throughout my day. But when I do walk in here, it makes my room feel pretty. Whether or not it actually is, it makes me feel like, oh, okay, it's just done. Don't mind the messy. Can you tell who is who? This is like who we are as a whole, just in nightstand form. It just finishes off the room. It finishes off the bed. Just makes it feel so nice. Okay, so we're moving on into the bathroom. I've hung up all of my clothes. I've done some laundry. Can you guys tell? I do my makeup and in here a lot. Having a mirror to be able to use. There's one side and then the other side is like a magnifying one. I don't know if you can see it, but it's awesome. And there's a light. This is an old mirror. I've asked for it years ago for Christmas or something. My mom got it for me and I use it every day. I love it. Even if I'm not doing my makeup in my room, like I'll move it out into the kitchen if I'm doing my makeup, or like sometimes I'll even, if I have to like go get ready at someone else's house, I bring that mirror with me. That's it. I'm done. Okay, I hope the battery doesn't die on me. Thank you guys for hanging. Thank you for watching this. This was so much fun. And if you guys have any other suggestions, any life hacks that you do during your day, or something that helps you stay organized, or just like cuts down on time because you're exhausted and you're busy, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear more. That's it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks for subscribing. Please make sure that that notification bell is on. That way you get notified when I upload videos. I upload a video every Friday. And come back next week because I am making 4th of July cookies. That'll be really exciting and fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.